entrepreneurs! Welcome to my channel. My name is Ting Ting. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started this channel to share my experiences in entrepreneurship and leadership and hope I can help someone like you. I've made a lot of mistakes in my entrepreneurship journey, and in the meantime, it gives me a great amount of lessons that help me and shape me to be who I am today and a better version of myself. Today, I would like to talk about how to handle stress and anxiety as an entrepreneur. Well, we all know entrepreneurship journey can be a roller coaster because there's a lot of unpredictability in this path. In the meantime, entrepreneur personality tend to be very passionate. We are perfectionists, and often sometimes we are control freaks because we want to make things happen, and that's in our DNA. The problem with personality like that is we tend to be overachievers. We always wanted to do better. We are always not happy with how things are. We want to improve it. This will often result in a lot of stress and anxiety. So we have to learn how to manage that. And I'm going to share 4 tips on how I handled my own entrepreneurship journey. Tip number 1, mark absolutely everything down on your calendar. When I say everything, I mean not only meetings with colleagues, partners, and friends and potential investors. I'm talking about gym time, reading time, a date, a barbecue with friends, etc., etc. The reason we do that is you wanted to have as much as mental capacity to be able to execute the tasks that you have on your to-do list with absolute concentration. And the only way you could do that is to declutter things so that you could just let it go. So every Friday, I will plan all my meetings and all the time that I need to spend on various activities for the next whole week. The whole next week, I just follow the calendar. I don't have to think or worry, did I miss that meeting? When is that thing again? Tip number 2, accept ambiguity, uncertainty, and ambivalence. Human mind are wired for cognitive closure, a desire for firm answers, as well as aversion towards ambiguity. I realized one of the biggest sources of my stress and anxiety was when I'm unsure or unclear or lack of clarity towards a certain situation. This is exactly what my brain goes through. It went through this discomfort from this cognitive dissonance of not having closure, having clarity. The problem with that is I start beating myself up. Why I cannot make a decision, or why I don't have clarity on this situation. And that will project out as a stress and maybe even a control behavior towards people around me, which will cause other people stress. So it's very important as an entrepreneur, when you're facing a situation that you don't have yet an answer for, or you're never clear or confident with the decision you're making, tell yourself it's okay to be not sure. It's okay to don't have an answer. It's okay to be ambivalent. It's okay that we don't know. Remember, the only constant is change. So why fight it? Accept it. And then your life will be easier. Then you will have this more mental peace to actually deal with the situation and maybe have some creative ideas on how to solve the problem or the ambivalence you're facing. Tip number 3, learn to switch. When we are stressed, our mind tends to go into this obsessive compulsive thinking where we are stuck in this negative spiral that tend to drive us into this emotional state, which drives us to make bad decisions that we most likely will regret later. So it's very important to stop at the right time and do something about it. I know it's very easy to say, just stop and do something else. But the reality is it can be difficult, because often what people do is they use this distraction method. What they're going to do instead is they go to the gym, they just go and do something else for a moment and hope that the stress will go away. The problem with distraction strategy is temporarily, when your attention is on something else, your stress will temporarily be relieved, but the root problem is still there, and it will just come back and bite you when you least expect it. What I will recommend, and what really works for me, is simply go for a walk and change the scene, but think through during the walk on whatever issues that is causing you this stress. You have to really face the issue, so eventually you will come up with creative solutions to solve the problem, or else the stress is going to be always there. The good thing about going for a walk is you are looking at things from a different perspective by being in a different environment, and the fact that you are especially in the nature, which I would highly recommend, you see the sky, you see the trees, you see the universe, and your problem tends to look relatively much smaller, which will bring you again to a more detached and dissociated stage, so you can think more clearly. Tip number 4, practice mindfulness meditation. Studies have shown that mindfulness exercises, such as meditation, can significantly lower our blood cortisol level, which result in an improvement of our ability to process information and manage stress. This is how typically a mindfulness exercise works. Take a big, deep breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale from your mouth. When you breathe deeper and deeper, pay attention to the sensation of your body from head to toe, just like what you do in a yoga exercise. The beauty of mindfulness meditation is it brings our attention to the present moment and remind us life is happening now. The past has happened and we can't change that. The future is yet unknown and we couldn't control it either until we get there. It really brings us the realization that the only important and the only real moment is happening right now. And that's also the only moment that matters. When we have that realization, what is stress? Obsessing about the past and regret what we have done and worry about the future? Both of these moments, be it past and future, are just the now in a different timeline that we cannot control and we're not yet there. So why not embrace and be present now? I hope you enjoyed today's video and learned something today. I would like to share with you that Tibetan singing bowls has been used for thousands of years in sound healing therapy, and recently there has also been quite a lot of scientific studies on these singing bowls, and the sound and frequency it releases really helps to elevate stress and have healing properties. I'm not going to go into the science about why it works and how it works, because you can Google it yourself. But I would like to say that it does help me when I meditate with a singing bowl. In fact, for some of you who don't know me yet, I have been an opera singer for 10 years in my early 20s. So I've made a meditation video. I will attach the link down below in the description with the Tibetan singing bowl and my voice. And I hope that this video and the music that I create could help you to be able to achieve a better meditation experience by being present and connect with the most natural instrument of our body, which is our voice, and the frequency of the singing bowl. In the meantime, I'm planning to make another meditation video that will have this beautiful meditation music with a beautiful nature slides, so that you are able to utilize it just before you go to sleep. Because personally, I found one of the easiest way for me to fall asleep and have a beautiful night is when I listen to this meditation music and focus on my breathing and fall to sleep, and I will sleep like a baby. And I hope that can help you too. I will post the link below as well in the description once I've made that video. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the meditation music and also learn something from today's video. If you do like it, please do give me a thumbs up. It really helps to improve the ranking of this video. My name is Ting Ting. I hope you can also subscribe to my channel if you would like to have topics more on entrepreneurship, leadership, and psychology. And I really hope I can see you next time then. Have a lovely day. Bye.